So tonight I saw a film I've been meaning to see for a long time called Eve's Bayou. It's written and directed by Kasi Lemmons. I've seen one other of Kasi Lemmons' films. I saw Black Nativity when it came out in theaters a few years ago, which I quite enjoyed. But I've been meaning to see Eve's Bayou for it's almost 20 years old now, so quite a while. Um, it's a beautiful film. She wrote and directed it. She started out as an actress and then made this amazing film. She made a few films since, and it stars um, Journey Smollett, who I feel like I should have known her because I was looking at her filmography and I was like, she's been in everything. Um, as a girl, she's the middle child of an affluent African American family in the I want to say early 60s. Played by Lynn Whitfield and Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson's a doctor, and he's gotten a little bit of the 7-year itch, if you know what I mean, and is kind of sort of maybe sleeping with several of his patients, which causes strife between him and his family, even though no one really talks about it. And his wife's played by Lynn Whitfield, and then their other daughter is played by Megan Good. And then also in there is Debbie Morgan in an amazing performance as his sister and the aunt of the girls who feels like she's cursed and everyone that she's ever been in love with has died. Or anyone she's married has died. She won an Independent Spirit Award for her performance. And this film was listed as Roger Ebert's favorite film, or he said it was the best film of 1997. It's a very good film. I don't know if I'd put it over LA Confidential, to be honest, but I would put few films over LA Confidential, so that's neither here nor there. This was a great coming-of-age film. Like, it was funny at times, but also very dark and sort of extremely unique. Like, we don't get a lot of stories set on bayous, and we don't get a lot of stories told from this perspective of American culture. Or if we do, it's something like Angel Heart, which is like the white perspective on Bayou culture, and that doesn't count. So it's always good, I think, for films like this to exist that capture such a unique part of American culture. And I don't understand why we don't have more of it. It's kind of a bummer because America is so rich in its history, and some of the history is a little dark, but there's so many stories that need to be told, and it's sort of depressing that the same kind of stories get told over and over again, and then all these really great stories that we could be telling are going untold. And I'm just glad this film got financed. It was done by Trimark Pictures, and I'm like, do they even exist anymore? I'm clicking on it. I guess Trimark's owned by Lionsgate now, so I wonder if this film's owned by Lionsgate now. It was on several top 10 lists from the year that it came out, not nominated for any Oscars, and it's the kind of movie that normally would, which is sort of like, Academy. I'm falling asleep, I'm sorry. This is on Netflix. You should watch it. It's very, very, very good. It's from 1997, written and directed by Kasi Lemmons. Great performances from the entire cast. It's happy, it's sad, it's just beautiful, and it's just such a uniquely interesting film. And it was mostly all, like, really lots of women worked on this. It was shot by Amy Vincent. She's a cinematographer. She also shot Hustle and Flow. Hey. And I Heart Huckabees. And Jawbreaker. That's fantastic. And it was edited. I just clicked on the wrong guy. Yes, edited by a woman, also Tara Lynn Schroestier. Who also edited Gina Prince Bythewood's Beyond the Lights, which is great. And if you have not seen Beyond the Lights, where have you been since October? Or September, November, whenever this movie came out. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to finish this now that I'm yawning. So, great cast, great story, unique, interesting, heartbreaking coming-of-age film. Kasi Lemmons is Eve's Bayou. It's on Netflix. You should definitely watch it.